Round one of the Wesbank 2001 V8 Championship, and on pole position, the surprise there, Riaan Botma, who won a couple of races last year, is ahead of Sorrel van der Merwe alongside him on the grid. So it's going to be a hot race. We've got a Camero in the front alongside that Mustang. That's the greenish car, the Petronas colours. He's riding in the official Opel Motorsport colours. Is Riaan Botma and Sorrel van der Merwe and the Sassel Ford Mustang alongside him. 9 Camaros, 7 Mustangs. We've got Calibras, we've got a Dodge Viper. As they get the signal to go, Sorrel's alongside as they head down to the Telcom S's, and it's Riaan Botma takes initiative. Larry Wolf in that white and blue Titan Fuchs Titan car right on Sorrel's tail. They declared this a wet races means the drivers have a choice of either racing on the tyres they qualified in during official practice, those are slick tyres, or they can use the treaded wet weather tyres. But of course, the disadvantage, if the circuit dries out, then these cars will definitely battle, slip and slide all over the circuit. The rain tyres overheat. Oh, it's Derek van Vleck has taken he's had an off going through Telkom. He's just getting back to the circuit now. It's still Botma. They're just feeling their way around the circuit just to get the feel of the circuit. It's been flooded during the morning, and this is just starting to dry out here on this Saturday afternoon. It's Botma, it's Sorrel van der Merwe, Larry Wolf right, and then it's Willie Hepburn comes through next, and the man starting right at the back of the field, Rolf du Plessis, the overall champion in 2000, had to start at the back of the field. He's got to make his way up through these other competitors, feeling their way through, getting a slippy inside. Ben Morgan's doing the Hillbank Mustangs that come up towards us. Is Botma, a Camaro, that beautiful aerodynamic Camaro ahead of the Mustang, with Wolf on the outside of Sorrel. Risky thing to do up at Wesbank corner. Right in front of the sponsors, Bowman's. They start to exit Wesbank down that double left-hander. They start to come down the hill there. It's Riaan Botma's got the speed to do it. Sorrel's under pressure from Larry Wolford. Another 100 meters, they get onto the brakes, heavily onto the brakes. Larry Wolford trying to find his way through in the Titan car. That's a Mustang. Willie Hepburn's right in there as well. Larry drives on the inside of Sorrel, coming out there. Up the hill as they go to Yokohama King. Larry's looking for a way to come through. There's an 8-lap race, 34 kilometers of Kyle Army. Here's some of the new cars that are in the field. Rolf du Plessis, there he is. He's just come through now. He's already passed 3 cars at the back of the field. He's got 7 laps in which to get up to these leaders, and that's the champion. He's in a beautiful new Camaro. Here they all come down towards us now. It's Pierre de Waal, then it's Franco de Matteo. We've got Roelof de Vos, we've got Gugu Zulu in there, doing very well up in the field. Through the start finish, first 5 drivers are covered by just over 2 seconds. It's Riaan Botma Camaro. The Petronas Camaro is in the front. Larry Wolford hanging on to Sorrel van der Merwe, doing everything he can, and he's starting to challenge him. Look for a way to get through there as they exit Nashua corner, go along the old pit start-finish straight. That's the new Viper that's just come into the field on the warm-up lap. He's got it going now. He's just got a bit of a stall coming. Isn't it a beautiful-looking car? First time a V8 Chrysler engine, push-rod engine from the States has entered a beautiful-looking motor car, being driven there by Mike Morrell. Few teething problems. The car turned its wheels a couple of days ago as the season gets underway, and Sorrel's got to the front, and he's taken Larry Wolford with him. Riaan Botma lost out on the way through Goodyear corner down into the old clubhouse. A Goodyear corner there, and a Sorrel van der Merwe in front, and he's been tailed all the way by Larry Wolford, preparing his car himself these days. He's put everything over the off-season into this motor car, gone over every nut and bolt. Sorrel, and then it's Ben Morganroot, the Hillbank one coming up with Willie Hepburn challenge, Ben Morganroot, and he's going for the front as Wolford. He's going to try and take a title line. Not with Sorrel. He's so quick out of Wesbank corner, double left-hander. Now's the exciting part of the circuit. They've been doing upwards of 260, 270 k's an hour as they come in. There's Franco de Matteo. He's been challenged there, and there's Gugu Zulu. Rolfie's now starting to move up the speedy. That's another Camaro in the field, one of the 9 in the field. He's getting past Gugu Zulu, and the race goes on in the front. Wolford's challenging to come up the hill and going for a Yokohama kick, but he's up against a wily old fox there, and that's Sorrel van der Merwe. You don't easily get past him. Then it's Riaan Botma. He's now got Ben Morganroot closing up on him. Just behind that orange car is Willie Hepburn. They get the power on big time as they get it sideways. They've got the Detroit locker diff, so to get both wheels driving out of the corner, and they want to make those cars go around in a circle. They've got to control it as they floor down and take 500 horsepower. No restrictors on these motors. Sorrel van der Merwe's nettings come loose. It's not worrying him at the moment. He looks in his mirrors as he did in practice yesterday, and he sees Larry Wolford, Fuchs Titan, is right on his tail. Here's the other dice. Here's the Henny Kronenwald one. He's going well as well. He's up to 6th position. He started from back near the back of the grid as well. And then we've got Francois Gerber, the BSB champion that's in the ex-Famada car, is on Groenewold's tail. Gerber said that he just wants to take it easy, feel his way into Wesbank Modifieds Racing. They're dealing with an enormous amount of power on these motor cars. And Larry Wolford is giving Sorrel the chase of his life. His car is sounding magnificent. The Van der Merwe car is prepared by Jeff Mortimer. And Larry Wolford, as you say, does his own. Botma still hanging in there. It's just 0.5, well, it's nothing at all. It's half a car length as they come out of there. Larry Wolford's looking for a way through. This is the old Larry Wolford we all remember. As they come up onto the Wesbank shelf, Larry Wolford goes inside. It's not going to work for him. Sorrel's got the faster line, left hand tight in there. Then you go wide and start flooring it out, and pull it back into that curb on the left-hand side. And then it's open roads down this frightening mine shaft, the Celtics mine shaft, into the Haviland sweep. They come, Sorrel absolutely flat out. You keep it on. Here's this other one. Henny Groenewold's coming in. We've got a man going off there. Looks like rules to no, it's not. It's Pierre de Waal from Pretoria. He had a spin out there. He's trying to get it going again. This track is pretty treacherous here at this race meeting. It's been a very wet, flooded road with Sorrel in the front. That netting's not worrying him at the moment. Larry Wolford, Riaan, he's done a beautiful looking Camero. Two Mustangs in the front of Camero. So it's a Ford, and then a Chevy. Powers it on. Just feeds all that power into the road. You can see how the other cars have got off the road. Botma comes through in third. Then we've got a little bit further back, we've got Ben Morgenhout keeping station. He's not far behind them at all. Here's Morgenhout, the Hillbank Mustang. Here's an old stager, twice a Wesbank champion. He's got Willie Hepburn on his tail. The old hands are at it, but Henny Groenewold is in there as well, lying in 6th position. There is 21 is Francois Gerber. He's got that whole pack. There's Groenewold coming through now. He finishes 3 laps. That's Groenewold losing. He's come up a long way through the field. Frankenmuth at Taylor's neck. Then it's Gerber, as you see, Martin van Zummeren. There's the Mateo coming through. Gerber's on his tail. Then just behind him, we've got Martin van Zummeren, the border towing the Camaro from East London. Beautiful looking cars, these Camaros, as they thunder around here. These are the mighty Wesbank cars at their absolute best, feeding all that power down onto the road. 24's Martin van Zummeren behind him. He's got Rolf de Vos from that neck of the woods, and Rolf du Plessis getting there. You see that silver and yellow car. He's having it out with Gugu Zulu, who's in 12th, but he's past Rolf du Plessis. Gugu Zulu, the Vodacom 2000 champion, he's had very little seat time in this motor car, has moved up ahead of Rolf du Plessis, lying currently in 12th. There's Zulu. I mean, they're looking very, very good, dealing with a lot of horsepower. Probably about, let's see, he must have been dealing with about 120 before. Now he's got 500 horsepower underfoot, revving his engines to about 7,000. This 7,000 RPM. It's Zulu there, trying to go around the outside of Martin van Zummeren. He's getting the hang of this very quickly. Here is van Zummeren's the red and yellow car. Zulu's going wide. He's bringing Rolf du Plessis with him. Du Plessis got a big job at the back of this pack. He's lying at the moment in 12th place, number 40 for the wiper. Now that car's still got to be sorted out. Mike Morrell also up from BSBs. De Mattea. Then it's Rolf de Vos. Henny Groenewold. De Mattea. Groenewold looking very good in that new color scheme of his. Then we've got number 24 is Martin van Zummeren, and there comes Gugu Zulu, the blue Sassel Mustang, just behind him. Coming up there, this van Zummeren is looking to get past 21. That's Gerber. Had some experience in these cars in international at the end of 2000, and Henny Groenewold's going for the pits. Henny Groenewold's going into the pits, a brand new car. They've done very few laps in this car, but he's certainly going to be a force to be reckoned with. It's Sorrel. There's Sorrel. Looks like he's waving at everybody. It's that safety netting he's got next to his driver. Larry Wolford staying in there, and look, there's the danger man. Ben Morgenhout, he can take on all of them. Here's Henny Groenewold into the pits now. And a prop shaft got twisted off that motor car because so much power going to the back wheels in official practice. It's Riaan Botma looking very good. That's the Camero. Syntium, the Petronas, Syntium car. Hillbank Mustang is Ben Morgenhout. Willie's getting into trouble behind. He's had a big snake as he came out of Ford S's. Morgenhout takes the faster line out here, takes it in narrow into Wesbank. Here's the second part of the corner. They go wide now. They start to power and go close to the curve. And now they're on their way down. Here's De Mattea. Doesn't lose very well. De Mattea's got in 6th. Has got Rolf de Vos going for him on the inside. That green car. And then we've got Gerber. And then we've got Martin van Zummeren. So what a race going on here. And this is all one-class racing. Look at this, in the front. We've got him passing Rudolf de Vos. Rudolf de Vos has got past Di Matteo. Shit, that is a piece of driving there. Then we got Gerber. And there comes Rudolf, and we got him up. Rudolf de Vos has taken a tumble. Just push it in too hard into the forward S's, hit the that tire wall there, and he's out. And he really was going. That was his great moment there, getting past this pack into the front. So Rolf du Plessis now starting to make his way up the field. He's lying 10th at the moment, just taking his time getting through. De Matteo's in the front. Just behind him, we've got Francois Gerber. Martin van Zoom, that's the car there. There's Rudolf de Vos. Well, that was a heavy thump. That car definitely be bent there. Oh, that's Gugu Zulu going into the scenery. Oh, and he's destroying that. That's going to upset his hand. And Rolf du Plessis moves up a place. Rolf has now got up into 8th position. Well, that's the way you learn this sort of racing, taking bits and pieces of the car around. But he's put up a fine performance as Zulu, lying in 8th position. It's Sorrel sided. He's really trying. And Ben's got the advantage of that passing lines are going here. No, he's not close enough. It's going to be Sorrel to win it. The first race over 34 kilometers is going to be taken by Sorrel. It's a down to the line. Mustangs 1, Mustangs 2. Here they come to the line. Who's going to get it? As they come to the line, it's just a half a car length between Sorrel van der Merwe and Ben Morgan, the Hillbank Mustang. What a race as they came across the line. Great racing. Third man comes home is Larry Orphan, that Fuchs started Mustang. So Mustangs 1, 2 and 3. Riaan Botma comes home fourth, just ahead of Willie Heffin, who's just 0.5 of a second ahead of him. And another great dice going on just behind them was Franco Di Matteo. He's been having it out there with Martin Somzuma. So we've got Sorrel van der Merwe winning the first race. This one class. They don't have two classes. They did last year. It's one class racing, all with 500 horsepower engines. It's either Fords, it's Chevs or Chryslers, and we're going to see a lot more of that Viper. Sorrel's going to be a happy man. Puts a lot into his racing. The car prepared there by Jeff Mortimer. He's been helping Guguzuli. Here comes this other one with Gerber. And Rolf du Plessis going to try and make points here. Gerber lying at the moment in 10th spot. Rolf du Plessis lost out a bit as Francois Gerber gets past Martin van Zummer on the way into the line. Mighty cars, you can see Rolf's right on their tail. He's having a bit of clutch slip. It's Franco Di Matteo takes it there for 6th position ahead of Derek van Vleck after he's off in the early part of the race. Derek van Vleck has come through in 7th, and Martin van Zummer leading Rolf du Plessis. There he is. That's Francois Gerber coming home ahead of Rolf du Plessis. Well, it's been fantastic start to the season. Sorrel van der Merwe, Sassel Ford Mustang wins it. Another Mustang, the Hillbank one of Morganhood second. Larry Wolford, the Fuchs started Mustang in third. Then came Botma and Hepburn and Franco Di Matteo.
But too close for comfort. Ben made a different tyre choice. He went on slicks. So my tyres worked in the beginning and his towards the end. And it was a hell of a job fending him off on that last lap, I'm going to tell you that.
Did the tyres go off slightly at the end?
Oh yeah, there was no more water anyway. So it overheated like hell, the rain tyres. And of course then that's when Ben started working. So that brought him right up there quickly. I mean, he closed the gap on me in a matter of 2, maybe even 3 laps.
Nice to start off the year with a win though?
Certainly, yeah. Absolutely.
Well done, Sorrel.
Thank you.